Hi again, it's Joyce Brewer with Mommy Talk Show. Instead of being surrounded by moms, we now have a panel of daddy guests. This is the dad's edition of Mommy Talk Show that we're taping here at Bean Work Play Cafe. We did a promotion because I wanted the viewers to submit a question that we can ask the dads who are here. And this question is from Alex McPhee of Snellville, and because she submitted this question and I'm using it, she's going to get 1 free hour of YouTube consultation from me, and she's going to get 1 free hour of play care for her child here at Bean Work Play Cafe. So, gentlemen, here's the question. Alex wants to know, as a dad, do you feel left out because there are so few daddy groups? Women can always find a mommy's group, a play date, or a mom's night out, but what about a chance for men to bond while spending time with their kids? Rich, I'm going to ask you that first.
Wow, that sounds great. Actually, I don't know. I guess like the viewer said, I don't know of any dads groups out there like that. I love the chance of getting of just having bonding time with other dads. And that's really, either with the kids or without the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really valuable for dads to kind of hang out with each other. And
But where do you do that? At the golf course? Where do you do that?
Yeah, there's really no organized way. You really have to kind of seek that out yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find one of your friends who's a dad and say, hey, let's take the boys out to the park. And actually, it's probably easy to do that because moms like that. If you take that upon yourself to get the kids out, and again, you get that time with one of your buddies, and the kids get to connect too. I think it's a great, way for dads to, like I said, to connect with one another, and I think it'd be really fun to do that. Unfortunately, I don't do that too often.
Do you do that now, Harlan? Do you hang out with any of your dad friends with your children?
Oh yeah.
What do you do together?
We've gone to games, hockey games, basketball games, and our kids that was at 3, 4 years old.
Okay.
So, and that was with our sons. We would take them there. And then we go to a park, and so the kids are playing with one another, and then we get together, and because it's so hard now to sit down as we did when we didn't have children. That was a lot easier. Hey, let's go to lunch, and then we would sit down and talk. So those things are great, but we don't have a group. There's not a play group, daddy play group thing. I don't think we'd ever try to form anything like that. I don't think that's in our nature. It's just more spontaneous.
What about you, Jim?
Actually, it is in our nature. And Rich, we need to get you signed up. Avondale Estates has a daddy co-op, parents co-op,
cool.
and the dads get together. Well, usually once a month, maybe every 2 months, and we do. And usually it's the dads without the kids, but there are times where we do have the kids. We'll meet in the park, or we'll go take the kids bowling. I think they have done Braves games. I'm only a dad as of recent years, couple years. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, we play whirly ball. We go golfing. We're going whitewater rafting in June. So yeah, there's quite a lot of events, and it's kind of an organized thing. There's a person that's ahead of the committee, and he's in charge of sending out the email blast every
Cool.
month or two, and so yeah, we get together quite a bit.
It sounds
It's
like
real
you
fun.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Poker nights, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Craig, are you thinking about, or would you consider joining a daddy group since you're about to do it the second time?
Well, I'll tell you this. I've discovered today who the resource is, and that's Jim, because I didn't know one existed. And in fact...
You gotta live in Avondale.
well, I'm all the way in Alpharetta, so I don't know. That's a bit of a drive, but I think I can take it for a unique group such as the one that you're a part of. I work from home. I have the flexibility of working from home. I go in the office when I decide that I want to. But what I found most of the time is when I, have that luxury of taking my daughter to the park or taking her out, mostly what I see is other women in the park. I typically don't see other men in the park with the children. Mm-hmm. So I don't have the option of joining any groups. And when the women are in the pack, it's like the stay away zone. I'm like, okay, the children play and I'm always off to the side doing my own thing. If there was such a group that I was aware of, I probably would, consider it. I would take interest in finding more out about the group and what it is that they do and how they spend their time together, simply because there is a common interest. And I think fathers, we can learn quite a bit from each other, as well as from our wives.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Craig. And that was a wonderful transition because the next question is going to actually come from my husband, Antoine Sr. He's behind the camera now, but I've tried to convince him to come in front of the camera. So he has a question for all of you. Are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, we're going to do that next, coming up on Mommy Talk Show.